Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, the 2010 game featuring 4 different Spider-Man from 4 different universes: Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Man 2099, Ultimate Spider-Man, and the Amazing Spider-Man, the primary universe Spider-Man. This is a game that I loved as a kid. I've played it a handful of times. I was actually lucky enough to pick it up on Steam before it was removed, which is what we're actually playing it on now. And hot off the heels of our Ultimate Spider-Man playthrough, I figured that we would jump right in and do a whole new Spider-Man game, or at least new game playthrough anyway. So without further ado, let's jump into it.
Hey there, true believers! Watch as once again frightening forces are at work in our world, ready to wreak havoc with our very existence. Who or what prowls the halls of Empire State University after dark? None other than the master of illusion himself, the menacing Mysterio!
The tablet of order and chaos. Selling you on the black market is gonna make me a mint.
Good, you can use a mint. Ugh, I can smell your breath from here.
Spider-Man?
Wait, how would you eat a mint through that fishbowl?
One Trick Pony. Nice!
Don't get me wrong, your illusions are nifty and all, but if you ask me, they could use a little more kick.
What did Mysterio expect to happen?
Souvenirs are available in the gift shop.
Stop it! Cease your incessant prattling!
But an incessant is the best kind of prattling.
What? What's this?
Hey, Bubblehead, think fast!
Oh boy. You don't get it now.
Whoa, what the heck was that? Okay, can somebody tell me what's going on here?
Spider-Man, you are needed.
Madam Web? As if this night wasn't strange enough already.
The Tablet of Order and Chaos is the most powerful of all the mystic artifacts in the world, and you shattered it.
Yeah, sorry about that. Guess they don't make tablets like they used to, huh?
The pieces are now fragmented across other dimensions. Dimensions that are strange reflections of our own. A past unlike ours. A present day out of sync. And a distant future which may or may not come to pass.
Is that a cartoon pig?
Focus. I require your help. Yours and the help of these 3 other Spider-Men. The heroes into whose realities the tablet fragments fell.
Whoa, slow down. Other realities? Other me's?
Yes, I have explained our dire situation to them. They will be your allies in this quest.
But I'm the most charming, right?
You must gather all the pieces of the tablet before they fall into the wrong hands. Or our reality, as well as theirs, will be utterly destroyed.
Yeah, right. No pressure or anything. Let's get started. These neighborhoods aren't gonna friendly themselves.
If you follow my instructions, I will assist you in finding a fragment now.
Who am I to refuse a lovely lady? Lead on, MW.
All right. You will need to reach that ledge to begin your quest.
Wait, this quest involves jumping?
So this is the voice of Neil Patrick Harris, and I'm not sure if you guys remember this, but in the earlier 2000s, not too long after this, or too long, or how do I say this? This game wasn't too long after Neil Patrick actually voiced Spider-Man.
You will need to get higher than that.
Keep your cloak on, M-dubs. That was
On
just
a very
warm-up.
short, limited MTV series, which was actually pretty cool. It had like a cell shading style, and it was pretty rad.
Scale the wall with your unique adhesive abilities.
I believe the technical term is stickum powers.
You know, it's hard to provide commentary if you guys are just going to keep talking a whole bunch. Anyway, yeah, so like 2005, 2006, somewhere around there. Don't quote me on that exact date. But Neil Patrick Harris voiced Spider-Man in the MTV All-New Spider-Man series. It was really cool, cell-shaded, pretty sweet. It ended far too early, actually. I think it got canceled, which...
Scale the wall with your
in my opinion,
unique adhesive abilities.
Yup, I'm crawling up a wall.
Let's see, actually, can I do a screenshot? All right, I'm gonna grab that. Let's do a screenshot real fast here. Nice. But it ended not because it wasn't good, but because people didn't watch it, because I don't think they knew about it. And you don't really trust MTV for a series of Spider-Man, but it was pretty cool.
I am augmenting your spider sense. Now, instead of just detecting danger, you have the added abilities of seeing through objects, locating enemies, and discerning structural weaknesses in your environment.
Cool.
I will bestow it upon the other Spider-Men as well. Don't let weak structures or other obstacles block your path. Use your webbing to pull that wall down.
And that's called breaking and entering. Hey, look what I found.
Excellent work. A job well begun is half done. Now to another Spider-Man, and to bestow a different gift upon him.
The black suit! What am I doing in the black suit? I hate this thing!
Stay calm, young Peter. This suit has extra abilities you will need in your quest.
Like what, trying to take over my body?
I said stay calm. My psychic powers will keep it from overwhelming you.
Yeah, well, I hope you get the result.
Now let's retrieve the next fragment. Spitspot.
Did you just say spit spot?
First, with your ability to web zip, you can travel quickly from perch point to perch point. Try it now.
Is that actually a power that Spider-Man didn't have before? Because I feel like every video game has featured like a web zip. Now, each one of the different voice actors who voices one of the 4 Spider-Men respectively, I guess had done some sort of voice acting for Spider-Man at some point. Now, this one, I'm not too sure what Spider-Man, either animated series
With your
or...
ability to web zip, you can travel quickly from perch point to perch point.
Okay.
Occasionally, in order to reach distant perch points, you will have to jump towards them and web zip in midair.
Huh. Talk about a leap of faith.
And you can run across narrow walkways such as this one without fear of falling, due to your natural agility and powers of adhesion.
They're called stickum powers. Did one of the other me's make that joke already?
Yes, and it was no funnier then. The fragment is at the end of the corridor. Can you swing across to it?
Can I? Lady, it's my trademark.
All right.
I gotta admit, this suit does feel fairly under control. And I feel stronger, faster. Maybe this will work out after all. Fingers crossed.
Now, I was saying I don't know exactly who this voice actor is. I don't recognize him. But I always thought that he sounded a lot like Chris Pine, which I played this game a couple of times since it came out in 2010. And I still feel it. Like, obviously I know the difference between this guy's voice and Chris Pine's, but it still sounds very similar. And as a coincidence, Chris Pine actually voices Ultimate Peter Parker in the Into the Spider-Verse movie, the one that gets killed. He's uncredited, but he's the one who meets Miles for the first time during that fight with Green Goblin, in fact. Which is sort of a coincidence, only because I feel like they sound similar, but not really a coincidence because Chris Pine has nothing to do with this character.
Easy to find, right?
No. But now, I must turn my consciousness to the future and to... Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man of the year 2099.
That's me, ready to save the universe and looking good while doing it.
The next fragment is close. Just ahead, in fact.
I'm on it. Gotta watch out, though. This area is property of the Alchemax Corporation, and that means the public eye will be everywhere.
And what, pray tell, is a public eye?
Not a what, a who. The police force owned by Alchemax, and I'm not sure which is more corrupt.
The only thing that I don't like about this game is specifically Spider-Man 2099's voice. I just never thought that he fit Miguel O'Hara. Now, if you saw Into the Spider-Verse and you watched all the way to the end, Oscar Isaac is the one who voices 2099 or Miguel O'Hara, respectively, in a sort of end of the movie fun cameo that he had, which I think is pretty dope, alluding to the possibility that he may show up in the sequel. But that being said, I also felt like this guy's voice, I don't remember what the actor's name is, but his voice sounds like a younger Stan Lee, actually. Now, not that I have a problem with Stan Lee's voice, but I certainly don't think this guy's voice sounds like it fits the character. But Oscar Isaac, spitting image of what I would imagine Miguel O'Hara to sound like.
Speak of the devil, here comes the public eye now.
Many enemies will try to stop you from collecting fragments. You must defeat them in combat.
Tell me about it. I tried to defeat him in cards once. Didn't go so good.
This one looks easy. Try a light attack.
Love the sort of after-image chemtrails he's got on here.
Here comes another. Perhaps something stronger.
Keep the battle tips coming, lady. It's like having Sun Tzu as a life coach.
You notice how the Spider-Man have this like weird lurking posture?
Impressive. With your incredible strength, you
They
can
run so
probably
weird.
even knock enemies into the air.
Sure can. You're not getting away.
Oops.
You must never miss an opportunity
Oh,
to subdue
Wolverine's
an
over there.
enemy, even in the air. Try to hit him while he's airborne. Perform a combo.
Now this is just overkill. Yet so cool.
Now try.
Oh no, I didn't mean to make him disappear.
You didn't. I have saved him from peril and transported him to safety, thanks to a dimensional rift caused by the tablet. But please, try not to be so cavalier next time.
Good to know you got my back. Guess I'll just worry about my front.
Beware, Spider-Man. Here come the last three. Take them out howsoever you choose. And make it good.
You are one bloodthirsty old chick. Come on, kill him.
That is a really cool way to add that in there, like in terms of knocking guys off ledges and stuff. Because I've always felt, well, I've always actually gotten great joy out of knocking enemies off ledges and throwing them off the edge of buildings. But this is a clever way to handle that. Save them through teleportation, since all the games before this were pretty.
That was a good warm-up. So
Give
when
us
do we
about-
get a real challenge?
I fear it
people
will be
over.
sooner than you think. And finally, I turn my attention from the future to a world set in the past.
Say your prayers, punks. Here comes the Spider-Man. What do we got here?
Looks like criminal forces in this world have already found one of the fragments. They've taken over the station.
And this used to be such a nice place.
Use the shadows to your advantage. See if you can subdue these opponents silently, with stealth attacks.
You read my mind, sister.
Yes, that's what I do.
Okay.
Those typewriters they're slinging are no joke. Won't last long if they open up on me.
Agreed. If an enemy spots you, it is imperative to defeat him quickly or retreat, either into the shadows or high above. I have gifted you with new web-swinging powers. They will be useful in this respect.
Oh, I like this. Thanks for the enhanced powers, lady. The webs normally just kind of splatter everywhere.
Use your spider sense to locate the fragment. There, through that gate.
Alright. Okay, there we go. Turn that off. Alright, so this Spider-Man, you will immediately recognize from Into the Spider-Verse as well. He was voiced by Nicolas Cage in that movie, but this voice is also immediately recognizable in that he was the voice, or this actor was the voice of Spider-Man for the like 1990s animated series where they crossed over with the X-Men all the time, which was probably the basis for the majority of my comic book passions and knowledge, actually. Okay. I was really happy to see that he got a role in this game. It's pretty cool. Disappointing that he couldn't show up in Into the Spider-Verse, but maybe he will in one of the sequels. Alright, let's see if I can take this guy down.
Another opportunity for a stealth attack.
Now, Noir is all about
Time to grab a
stealth.
flop, big guy.
He's actually really weak.
Nail at it.
Oh crap, he saw me.
He's right there.
You have been spotted.
Not what I needed.
Look everywhere. He's got to be here.
Fighting with Spider-Man Noir sucked in this game. Oh, come on.
Face. Gotta find that Spider-Man. Don't let him get away.
Ah, come on.
That insect crawled off. Find him.
His defense is real low.
I don't
Takes
see him anywhere.
massive damage. Deals very little damage. But he heals, so that's cool. by wouldn't let him get a takedown. Really good with stealth, but man, terrible fighter.
Boom.
Cool. Rat animation. Actually, I want to take another screenshot of this. This is pretty sick. Spider-Man Noir. So freaking cool. There we go. Loving it. It's unfortunate that they were... Oh, that's cool. I love that. When you're going straight up. It's smooth and fluid. Enjoy that. It's a bummer they took all the Spider-Man games off of Steam.
The fragment is close. I feel its presence.
Oh, nice. Ooh.
Sorry, you're gonna miss your train.
Originally had this game on Xbox 360, I think. But it feels really good playing it on PC.
And that's the end of that.
No, Spidey, it's just the beginning. Across many dimensions, these 4 fearless Spider-Men, in all their various incarnations, must fight to reassemble the Tablet of Order and Chaos. Not just for the sake of their own worlds, but for the fate of every world, in every dimension. Good luck, web-slingers. We're all counting on you.
You've recovered the first quarter of the tablet. Excellent.
I've always been good at scavenger hunts.
Like moths to a flame, those with evil hearts will be drawn to the unleashed power of the tablet, gaining new and frightening powers. So far, you have been fortunate that none of them have fallen into enemy hands.
Why'd you have to go and say that? Man, what a jinx.
Ah, useless hunk of nothing. Wait. What's this? Ah, yes. Power. This is what real power feels like. No more parlor tricks and sleight of hand. Mysterio is now the master of real magic. And this is just the beginning.
I feel like Mysterio's threats in Spider-Man Far From Home were pretty dope. Like, that was the ideal way to handle Mysterio. Because otherwise, like, come on, when you're robbing that museum and you throw the snake out there, naturally Spider-Man's gonna know that's like, he can swing right through it. It's not gonna do anything. That's dumb. He was too small time, but now he's big time. So, anyways, hope you guys are looking forward to this. Ooh, Kraven the Hunter. Looks like we'll be taking him on in the next episode of our Shattered Dimensions playthrough. If you guys are enjoying the Spider-Man playthrough, let me know. We still have a long road ahead of us to get through this since we just wrapped up the first episode, but I'm looking forward to playing it. Hopefully you're looking forward to watching it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when we continue the playthrough right here on the Marcanine channel. Brand new episodes every day at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Before you go, don't forget, like or subscribe to the channel, and like the video if you haven't done so already. Any comments that you have, please leave them down below. I always value the feedback, and I will get back to you as quickly as I can. But thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you when we continue the playthrough. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you later.